Okay, so today the cooking lesson it would be the egg foo young dragon house style. We're gonna make chicken egg foo young today. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with the bean sprout. So it depends on how much you're gonna make, but right now we have probably about, what would you say, maybe a gallon of bean sprout. You know, just chop it up really fine. And then we put it in boiling water. I have some boiling already, right there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it out. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the bean sprout is nice and dry. You don't want too much water because then it's going to start to bubble. So what I do is I have a colander with holes in it and I just press it until the water comes out. Here. That's good enough. You put it in here in a container. Now you're going to add your ingredients. So what we're going to add is chicken. Again, what you do is just boil the chicken and cut it up into fine pieces here. You got the green onion. And then you're going to add your seasoning. Just a dash of salt, a little bit of sugar, maybe half a teaspoon, white pepper powder, and sesame oil. Just a few shakes. And that's it. Now you're going to add a little bit of flour to give it some structure. That's all you need, not too much. Right? And then you're going to add your eggs. We'll do about 6 eggs right now. We'll know later when we start mixing it to see if it's the right consistency. Now you're gonna heat up your oil and just let that heat up. Okay, so we got the oil heated up. It's about 325 or so. So what you want to do is use a ladle that's about half a cup. Any round configuration, just round like this, that should work. Okay? Then you're going to take a fork and you're just going to fold it. The idea is not to beat it. If you beat it, it turns into water. So you're going to fold it in, nice and gentle. Notice how the consistency kind of I don't know, like a slurry, but a little bit thicker, like that, right? You're gonna fill the ladle and hit it on the side so that what it does is it folds onto itself so that the bean sprout is not sticking up. And it should float. If the oil is hot enough, the egg foo young will float. There's lots of ways of making egg foo young. Sometimes they use a griddle, and it'll be more of a flat, almost like a pancake, like egg foo young. But I like mine to be to have some body to it. And what you do is you put it in, you roll it out, and you keep it against the wall here so that it doesn't spread out. So we have maybe 7 here. So usually it's about 1 egg to each patty. Sometimes it depends on the size of the egg. You may get more patties. So what you do is now let it cook for a bit. And what I like to do is just put some oil, hot oil on top, so it'll cook a little bit faster. So once you have that structure now, you can actually flip it. And you can poke some holes in there to cook a little bit faster. Because what's going to happen is outside is going to get all cooked, but inside won't be.
So what are you looking for right now as far as color and consistency?
You want kind of a light brown coloring to it. You don't want to burn it, and make sure that the fire is not too hot. I would say 325 is the maximum temperature you want. It's pretty close to being, see, inside it's still kind of soft. You can feel it. If you push in a little bit with your spatula, you're gonna feel that it's still soft. So let it cook a little bit more. Just a few minutes. Turn it over one more time to get that consistency. And so now what I'm going to do is turn off the fire. I'm going to take this out now. Put it on the plate. Not quite done yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it in the microwave for a few minutes to finish cooking. We just finished microwaving it, so this is what it kind of looks like right here. And the thing about it is, it's probably best if you serve right away. And then what you do is we'll make the gravy in a later video. You can also freeze it and then take it out, thaw it out, and then put it in the microwave and then heat it up that way, or put it in the hot oil again to deep fry. But that's our egg foo young. Today's lesson is on egg foo young gravy, the famous Dragon House egg foo young gravy, which all the customers love because they put it on their egg foo young and rice or whatever they want to put it on. So what we have here is a soup stock, which is we take the chicken bone and we just boil the heck out of it, and we come up with a soup stock on that. And then we have onions, we have garlic, white pepper powder, salt, MSG, and sugar, and then the dark soy to make the gravy dark. And then we have flour, and then oil. So this is what we do. We're going to cut up the, we're going to make probably like a couple of quarts. We're going to heat up the wok. Then And you're gonna put probably, it depends how much you're gonna make. So what we're gonna make is probably maybe put a couple of cups, maybe a cup or so, cup and a half of oil. Could be soybean oil, or could be any coconut oil. But I like sometimes vegetable oil would be really good. Heat that up. We're going to put the onions and the garlic in there. You want to brown that. You want to get the flavor out, the onions and the garlic. And I have about maybe half a cup of flour.
Making a roux.
There you go, making a roux here. And now you're going to add your soup stock. And if you don't have soup stock, you can just go to the store and get any of the chicken stock would be fine. Just enough to make it so that it's fairly thick, but not runny. And continue to whisk it so it wouldn't burn. Now you're going to add the seasoning. And we'll just put maybe a tablespoon or so of salt, just a little bit MSG, not too much, and then sugar, maybe about the same amount of salt, and white pepper powder, just a little bit, and then sesame oil, just a few shakes, and then to make it dark, a little dark sauce. Not dark enough, add more. Some individuals like them a little bit thicker, others will like it a little bit thinner. What I like to see is when the bubble comes up, the larger bubbles, that indicates that it's about the right consistency for me. That's it. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to strain it out. You're going to get a strainer like this. And just put all the gravy inside the strainer. And now, there it is. That's our Dragon House gravy. Good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Bye.